Okay, so I really didn't share this to any of the groups or pages that I'm in tonight. So here's the thing. I was just coming on because I know once in a great while, I like to check in on everybody and just say hello and see how things are going. I don't ever expect many people to say anything to me or to come on because, number one, I'm not that big yet. And number two, I just, I do it spontaneously a lot of times. So, anyway, first thing I wanted to say is I know things have been a little rough because it's just the things in life is really hard. Everybody's struggling. And I know that sometimes we get fed up. Sometimes we get stressed out. Sometimes you just want to give up on everything. It's normal. I mean, think about everything that's been going on lately. It's just been really hard. And life has been, you know, gets people down a lot because it has been really stressful and hard lately. So I know for a fact that where I work at, even though normally we love our jobs and things, we just been so stressed out because of everything that's going on in the world. Sometimes we walk into work and we just want to turn around and go back home and crawl in a hole. We don't want to be there. So it's like a struggle to make ourselves get through the workday and just keep ourselves positive. And it's okay to be that way. It's okay to feel stressed out because things have been really rough and it's hard to not be stressed out. It's frustrating because sometimes, the rules we have to follow right now. And, but the thing is here's what I want to say. We all are tired. We're all getting stressed out. We're all getting fed up. We all want a way out, want things to be different. But we have to remember that it takes time. It takes time for things to be different. You can't just expect things to change quickly. So you have to just relax and try to roll with it and do the best that you can because eventually things will get better and will turn around. I know that, because I'm a very strong believer in the Bible and I don't really do a lot of preaching in my YouTube videos or anything. But I do know that it is prophesied things will get worse before they do get better. But when they do get better, they're going to get really, really good. So it's just stressful and hard to hang on. But the thing is you got to keep going. You got to keep living. There's people out there who need you. There's people out there who look up to you when you don't even realize that they do, that need you and need you in their lives. You're important to them. And so we have to really fight against what's going on in this world. We have to follow the rules. We have to do the social distancing. We have to wear a mask. We have to take care of the people that we care about. Where I work, it's very hard because when you work in retail, I'm sorry to say this, a lot of people, if they're stressed out or under a lot of pressure and they don't want to take it out on people that they're close to. They take it out on retail workers. Sorry, they do. And there was one time when I was talking with some associates because it was been a rough day and it seemed like every time they turned around, customers were, snapping at them for no reason and just being really rude and hateful to them. And I know it's hard because, yeah, I've worked retail for a long time now. So, and I've learned that this happens. Okay, so let me tell you a story. I had a customer that one time when I was working at Sears and I was the department manager of jewelry. I hate jewelry, by the way. I don't like it when I have to cover it, even at the workplace I work now. I kind of loathe it. So, anyway, so when I have to do it, it's usually a bad day for me. So anyway, but I struggle when I get through it, even though I'm hating every minute of it with a smile. But I had this poor lady, okay, she wanted to exchange her bracelet. And honestly, there was nothing wrong with the bracelet. And I don't know why she wanted to exchange it. So I exchanged it for her. And she was having a fit because I wanted to exchange it for her. She just got really hateful and mean to me. And I was being as sweet as I could be to her, as calm as I could be, and just real nice to her, and took care of her, helped her out. I'm gonna exchanged her bracelet, and even though there was nothing wrong with it, and I was just like, this is just really crazy. This lady's just, I don't know, and I didn't know what was wrong with her, but she was really mean and hateful to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, I ended up getting another manager because I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to handle this on my own. Sometimes you just kind of have to do those things. Okay. So anyway, and the funny thing was I was getting ready to leave from work and she was still in the store shopping. I thought, oh no. Okay, go the other way. Don't want to even be near her because she just got done having this huge human go fit with me. Even though I was smiling and doing my best to be friendly with her and take good care of her. So anyway, here's a long story short. She started breaking down and started crying. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting you to do that because you were so mean to me back there for no reason when I was doing nothing but being kind to you the whole entire time. And I couldn't figure out why all of a sudden she was just lashing out and being so mean to me when I wasn't doing anything mean to her. And it turned out, oh my gosh, this poor woman had been through a lot, okay? She lost her husband to cancer. And then it wasn't 2 weeks later that she lost her son to the same kind of cancer. And she just recently was diagnosed with the same kind of cancer. Now, you tell me that that's not stressful and under a lot of pressure. So, yes, we're all tired, we're all stressed out. We have to be careful because, listen, I know it's really hard. And so we got to try really, 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 really hard, even though sometimes our own patience is running thin and we're struggling and we're having a hard time. I've learned a lot of times I've had customers over the years in retail or in life in general that there's underlying reasons why people are lashing out and acting in a bad way. You have to get down to the bottom of it. Um, that's helped me, even with me and my husband because of his anxiety issues and stuff like that. Okay. You got to get down to it, get down to the bottom. And when you do, then you'll realize that there was a reason why they were, hey, Desi, how are you doing tonight? But that there was a reason why that customer or that friend or that relative lashed out at you. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they're having a bad week or a bad month. And your kindness may make a light bulb go off and make them turn that around. You might have just made their day, even though they were mean to you. Maybe you just turned that person's day around and you don't even realize it because of that customer. I wasn't expecting to run into her again when I'm trying to go home and have her break down and apologize to me crying. And so, and explaining her whole story to me. And when I heard her story, I looked at her, I said, I accept your apology. And, I hugged her and she just cried. I mean, literally just broke down and cried. So hang in there, everybody. We're having a hard time. We're in it together. I really like, if you don't know who Brainstorm is, go check his YouTube channel out. On Saturday, he did a really cute video called Quacking Up. Don't crack up. He makes you laugh before it's all over because of the things he says. He does a really good job. He somehow makes a serious thing and sometimes turns it around to be kind of funny, comical. I love it. He does a good job with it. He's natural at it. So check out his blog too because I like to check in with everybody and see how y'all are doing. And he was doing the same thing and basically saying that he's here for you. And I'm the same way. I'm here for you. So don't be afraid to reach out to me. And don't be afraid to reach out to close friends and family. Because it's just hard. I'm struggling too. I mean, I've walked into work and I just want to turn around and go home. And then I'm venting to the girls like, I don't even want to be here. I just don't want to be here right now. I just wish something would happen so I don't have to work anymore. And we're all going through it. So just hang in there. You got this. It's hard, but remember, you're not the only one in the world that's struggling, that's under a lot of pressure right now. There's more than the normal amount of pressure on everybody. I know, Desi. And I do it too. I mean, I've done it too. And I'll be like, and there's times when somebody lashes at me and I'm going to lash right back at them. Because I'm just like, look, you don't, what did I do to you? So it's like, why are you being mean to me? So It's just everybody's so stressed and and the anxiety and the pressure is so hard. And who isn't tired? Who isn't worn out mentally, emotionally, physically right now? Um, it's just really hard and it's a big fight for us. But as humans, but we're all fighters and we're all going to get through all this together. And just whatever you do, don't give up. Like I always preach in all my workouts. At the end of them, no matter what, I always say, keep eating healthy, keep moving, and don't give up. And I really mean that sincerely. Don't give up on yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally. And you are worth it. And reach out to somebody, find somebody to talk to. If you're afraid to talk to a close friend or somebody, if you feel comfortable with a stranger that you met, talk to them, and like, I've had people reach out to me before. I don't even know who they are, and next thing I know, I'm in a corner and they're telling me their whole life story, because they need to open up to somebody, and don't be afraid to do that. Sometimes we all just need somebody who will listen, who will talk to them, talk their ear off. You know, it's okay. If you get the right person, they're going to be understanding about it, and they're going to let you write whatever you want to write to them on Messenger and get it all out. And then guarantee you, it's like so weird, but when you see somebody do that, then they end up doing a 180 because, and their person, and all of a sudden you see a whole different side of them, and you're like, wow, okay, so this is how this person was before they started actually opening up to me and explaining everything that was going on in their lives. And this is the person they are now. But it's because you let them vent and you let them get it out so that they can move on with their lives and become a better person and become the person that they were before all of their struggles or pressures happened to them. So, you and me both, Desi. I know people will look at me at this Desi all the time. They look at me, this happy-go-lucky type person. Now, Desi's gotten to see me a few times with my temper. So I don't know if I'm wanting to let her write on here about that my temper is really like or not. But she was like, "Ooh," it was so funny because I'm never like that. I never show that side. And she's like, "Ooh, I'm really liking this side of Elaine today." And I'm like, "Oh, great." Because when I get mad and I get a temper, I don't let anybody walk on me. I don't let anybody tell me anything. This is how it is. I don't care if it's management. I don't care who it is. You're not going to run me today. It's just, that's my mood. Leave me alone. Go away. You're right, Pezzy. We're all human. So I just want to make sure and let you guys all know that I'm still here, as I've always been here. I've done past blogs where I've just checked in for a few minutes and said hello. And basically, that's what I was doing tonight. I was just checking in and saying hi to everybody. So I hope all of you are having a wonderful night. Just remember, don't let the stress that's going on in this world right now get you down. But please follow the rules and stay safe. There's too many people that's been losing their lives over this. I've had 2 coworkers that just lost their mothers to it because we can't say the word of what it is. But when I mention mask, wearing mask, social distancing, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, that's why I would love to start doing in person training with people someday because I really want to get into that, but I'm afraid to right now. I'm considering it essential, and especially the retail company I work for, I'm around a ton of people, and I've been known to carry home flus to my husband and give them to him and not even have a hint of it myself. So let's just put it that way. So I am so afraid that I might end up being a carrier. And I don't want that on my head or my shoulders, that maybe I given something to somebody that could potentially kill them. So I just really want you guys to stay safe and be careful. I love all of you. Um, we're humans, and not one human life is not important. Every human on this planet, every human being on this planet is important. Remember that. So stay safe yourself, but follow the rules not just for you. Follow the rules for this complete stranger that's sitting next to you that you have no idea who may have a terminally ill family member with cancer, autoimmune disease, young kids, older elderly ones they're trying to take care of. You don't know this person, this total stranger that's standing next to you in the grocery aisle, or from Adam, but you don't know what they have to deal with in their personal lives. So you need to think about not just yourself, but everyone else out there. We can slow things down if we just start listening. And this is also preparing us for the bigger test that's coming in the future before Armageddon hits. And if we can't listen now, we definitely are not going to listen then, and we will lose our lives. So I'm signing off, and I care about all of you, every one of you. Please stay safe and take care of yourselves. Have a great night, everyone. And you're welcome, Desi.